To ATMA, the role-playing card game here on Good Time Society. I'm Becca Scott. I'm going to be GMing this lovely afternoon. And gosh dang it, I got some great players here with me. Oh boy. Let's not keep it from the people any longer. Let's have you introduce yourselves. Tell them what you're up to, where to find you. Starting, we'll go top to bottom here on my screen. Aliza.
Hi.
Hello. I'm Aliza Pearl. Happy to be here playing ATMA with these fine folks. You can find me at Aliza Pearl on Twitter and Instagram, ALIZA. And I'm on TikTok as well, The Real Aliza Pearl. And I'm playing in a couple games, like a few weekly games right now. Mondays is Alien Beacon over on Q Times. Tuesdays is going to be The Few and the Curse over on Saving Throw. And Wednesdays is Mutant Year Zero Exploration Race on Demiplane. So check those out. But right now you're here to watch this game. So let's do that.
Damn, you are busy. I love it. I got to get to watching on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes!
Next we have the incredible Havana.
It's me. I was like, you said incredible, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear
Who's
about
that?
what Katie's got going. Oh, what a surprise. But yeah, I'm Havana or Vanna, and I stream full-time on Twitch at twitch.tv/Vanna, VANA. And I have a game on November 5th for the Saving Throw Show fundraising event. And then my big thing tabletop RPG wise going on is my new show, Higher Education, premieres on November 12th at 3 p.m. ET on my Twitch channel. And it's going to be amazing. It is set in the Strixhaven universe, but our entire cast is in grad school. So they're all, burnt out, over caffeinated, and touch starved. And they also have the pressures of having to arise to godhood from their peers and parents and so on. So it's going to be some beautiful, messy, dark academia stuff.
Rising to godhood while you're juggling all that other stuff sure is tough.
While you're writing your thesis? Are you kidding me?
Vanna, can I just say you have a way with titles? I really love what you do with the title.
Drac and Chat actually came up with that one.
What?
They're also one of the cast members. So
excellent. Well, hello to Drac and Chat, and can't wait to check that one out. Last but not least, Katie Michaels.
Hello. It's me, the completely average Katie Michaels.
Don't ever say that. I saw you do an impression of an avocado on Instagram yesterday, and it changed my life.
Change your life. Wow. Hi, I'm Katie Michaels. I am on all the places, I think, as the Katie Michaels now. I've streamlined it. So Twitter, Instagram, and I am also on TikTok, though not very active. And I think it's also the Katie Michaels there too. I'm usually on the Dungeon Run. I'm on maternity leave right now, so I'm not there, but you should still check it out. It's a great show. Yeah, that's me.
We might see a baby head pop in, but pretend it's a doll, because I think that violates Twitch terms of service for age restrictions, right?
I think if you have parental permission.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
If a parent is with you, is the baby going to crawl in without Katie knowing?
If the baby starts crawling on the stream, you guys, I'm out. Okay.
Get the camera.
He's 2 months old, so it's not happening yet. But like, if it does, stop what we're doing.
Yeah, that would be.
That's
incredible.
what the stream is now.
Yeah, that's the entertainment.
He's only on hover mode right now.
Yeah,
It's about a
he
foot above
just
the
learned how
ground.
to hold his head up. So
Oh, man.
like, baby steps.
That's hovering in
Bobblehead.
a way. He has the most adorable bobble.
Like a little, bobblehead. And then he'll like get weak and something.
Mom, hold this thing.
I'm tired.
It's
I mean, if
rolling
you think about
around.
it though, it's so much of his body.
Yeah,
So
Mhm.
absolutely. That's what they
Like
say.
the whole body, like half
it's
the
like
body.
this, like if you put his arms up like this, that's his head is inside there. Like that's how big your head is. Think about
Babies
it.
are built
Oh.
different.
Oh, you mean like if this was my whole head size right here?
Yeah, because when we put his arms up over, they like barely touch over his head.
That's so funny.
So that's how you know
If
the weight
only
of
our
the head.
heads continued to grow at that proportion. We just have these giant balloon heads.
Big.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Speaking
Wow,
of giant
imagine.
balloon heads, we're getting into a world of ATMA. And before we do so, we need to learn a little bit more about what ATMA itself is. What does it mean? Now, this is Act 2 of the role-playing card game. Basically, this is the way that you get your board gaming friends to sit down at the table and play an RPG with you, because they're handed a deck of cards for their character, things they can play. It's using the Powered by the Apocalypse dice system, which means you roll 2d6 and add a stat, and simple, delightful, fun. And so we're gonna get on into it. They have this beautiful digital version they've created, and so we'll be using that because it's easier to show you at home. So, thanks so much to Be Right for the sub, and let me turn that sub music down. Read aloud. Welcome to a world near our own. History changed with the discovery of ATMA, a volcanic mineral that empowers the living and entwines the dying. Machines have since evolved true artificial intelligence, though they remain shackled to specific routines. While Earth's many satellite moons have cracked open to reveal an inquisitive alien race. Nations have contracted in these turbulent times, and the result is a tenuous peace across the map. It is in the restless zones, the cracks in the map between nations, where trouble stirs. Those who dwell here can rely on no one for aid, except you. You are a skilled adventurer, ready to test your limits against the world's dangerous frontiers. You won't be alone. Other heroes have answered the call. Learn to depend on each other and your creativity in the face of the unknown. The sky is getting darker. So, in this world of ATMA, this volcanic matter that has changed the world, there are many different worlds, and the world that you three, adventurers, heroes, maybe vagabonds, maybe you're just out there trying to save somebody else's day. We'll figure out who you are and why you have banded together to fight for good in just a moment. Let's tell you a little bit about... Oh, let me hit the share button here so that it pops up on your screen as well to show you Azul Delta. Novo Mundo. When a moonfall crushed the nation of Paracebo, buried ATMA deposits revived flora, fauna, and even architecture as ghosts. Now the remote town of Ixul is beset by greedy surveyors and folklore phantoms as residents deal with their new afterlife. It's a lot to cope with when everything you know just became a ghost overnight. Visiting royals are opposed by the cryptic Auroros cult. Healers and scholars insisting that Paracebo's fate is a godsend. This is a great thing for the nation. As seasonal rains pour in and the yearly festival nears, all sides try to sway Ixul to their cause. And the Seba tree overlooking town starts to glow with gathered souls. So, that's a little about the world. Let's find out about our player characters. Ghost! That's what Sprinkle said. Okay.
Correct.
So each of you using this platform will be able to hit that share button to make stuff pop up on our screens, or at least a bar at the bottom that we can click on. So if you would be so kind, let's go around the horn and tell us what brought you to adventuring. I think that the three of you, after the ghostification of your city took place, probably like went to, you know, like a community meeting, and you were the only three that showed up to neighborhood council, actually, is what it is, and decided that there was a lot to be done. So, I kind of don't want to do Havana's yet. I feel like let's go let's go in reverse order. Let's start with Katie.
Okay. So I'm Indra. Do you want me to share it?
Tell us about Indra. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
his share just to practice.
Okay, I'm practicing.
Ooh.
I did it.
I'm
Okay.
practicing.
Indra, an orphan and a thief, Indra has trekked into the restless zone since childhood. Nothing, not misfortune, not radiation, not even allergens, has quelled his sense of wonder at mapping out these beautiful new worlds. Wonder doesn't pay for tea, though, so he also leads illicit safaris for the rich and the criminal elite. It was on such an expedition, hired to find a Titan's crater in Mahal Chandrama, that his luck ran out. Betrayed and poisoned, Indra backed out and awoke in another place altogether. Unsure why he can now teleport, he searches the restless zones for a cure to keep the poison at bay, and vengeance on the syndicate that sold him out.
Oh man. Well, that's pretty exciting. A little more in your own words, perhaps, about what it feels like to teleport?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not fun. I think it's fun, but it actually it's like that sick feeling. I guess it would be fun if you like roller coasters, but I don't like roller coasters, so it's like that feeling every time you do it, and then at the end you throw.
Oh yeah. And why do you wear so many watches?
Time traveler. So, you know, I gotta know, you know, different time zones.
Are
I
you
gotta
a
keep
time
track of it.
traveler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I like to keep all the major time zones on my wrist, you know, and I don't like mechanical watches that have all of it. You know, you can just push a button. I don't trust it.
What about a calculator watch?
Yeah, if it's analog, I'm into it, but otherwise, no. Yeah, old school, please.
Oh, what would an analog calculator be? Like a abacus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Exactly,
my
you
gosh.
get it.
Indra loves an abacus. It's canon.
I'm really glad to be at this meeting. I'm glad everybody showed up. I feel like we need to take the situation seriously, so it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's keep going up. Havana, tell us about who you are.
Oh boy, will I? Sure. Ursleaf Graham was a famous sculptor whose decadent statues adorned sites the world over. Her eye for geometry and beauty was impeccable. Her work stirred the soul. ATMA became her preferred clay in the sculpting of her grandest works. The colossi, huge statues meant to stand as eternal bastions for wayward ghosts. Alas, it was not to be. On the eve of their unveiling, the colossi disappeared from her gallery, and Earsleaf herself was slain with an antique axe. Now her ghost is stuck in the blade, focused and eager to solve the mystery of her untimely death, with the help of anyone willing to take up the axe and wield Earsleaf in her quest. Because I can't go places by myself. I have to be carried.
Pick me up. Question.
Can
Did you turn into an axe before or after the entire city was ghostified?
I mean, it kind of feels like maybe we can smush them together.
Yeah. Okay.
And either my murderer was the ghostification of the city, and so there's no real murderer, but I'm convinced it was a direct attack, probably based on the ego I grew as an acclaimed artist. And they're like, no, like everyone died, and I'm like, no, someone killed me, and I will get revenge.
I mean, accidental axe deaths are not as common as purposeful axe deaths. So, I mean, you
So
have a
true.
point.
Mhm.
You have a point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not like I kept all sorts of antiquities on insecure shelves,
Right, like
in
hanging
my studio.
from a high point.
That would be irresponsible.
Yeah.
Well, everybody else got to be the ghost version of themselves, but you came back as an axe. So there's something to
Because
it.
you know why? Because I have an axe to grind.
Ooh,
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Found it.
Is that
All
the
right.
tagline that you say all the time?
Yeah. I'm also a time traveler.
Amazing.
Are we all time travelers though? Like really, you know?
I
I'm-
mean,
I'm traveling forward all the time.
Me too.
Because 10 seconds ago I was in the past, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh.
Love it.
Anyway,
All right.
that's me.
Each of these character cards has stats on it, which they'll get to do when they do moves on their turn, and we'll get to how moves work when it's time for some moves. But for now, tell us, Aliza, about Rain Petal.
Hey, Rain Petal. Unlike some ghosts, Pan Yu Hua did not remember her death or former life. She coalesced like a wave in the Shanbei maelstrom. She found a home on Taiwu Rig, a research base studying ghosts. Agent Gyo, the grumpy officer on duty, would sit at the rail and trade stories with her. He helped her pick a name, one that meant flower in the rain. Rain Petal. When storms and pirates devastated Taiwu, she saved Gyo and escaped to the mainland. There she was offered a new life, fight for Apsara Battalion. She did, testing strange weapons that reminded her of Taiwu, of the pirates in the rain.
Oh man. Okay. Love it. So you worked on a rig, like an oil rig?
Sure. Let's see. Looking really quick. Oh no,
An
it's
ATMA
it's a
rig.
research base. It's a
Mm.
research base studying ghosts. So yes, probably also having something to do with ATMA drilling, maybe
A
or
ghost
storage. Yeah.
Everything's ATMA related nowadays,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
I feel like ATMA is just oil in our world. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Magic oil.
Ooh, magic oil. All right, and you're a bit of a gunner, it seems. Slinging them
Yeah.
weapons?
I sling weapons. I can also turn water into cool objects like keys and bullets or other small things and give them effects. But yeah, I think the difference between me and the others is that I don't remember dying and I don't remember what I was before I was this water gunner.
Oh man, is that difficult?
Actually, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Because I have been reincarnated as a ghost for so long. I have found purpose. I've been busy, you know. I haven't stopped to think about what that means. Like, oh wait, what was it like? Do I have family? Did I have a legacy that I left behind? Like any of that.
You are unburdened.
I'm
with
unburdened.
a
Yeah.
pesky memory.
Like
Good
a
to know.
history, like a backstory. Psh, who needs it?
Who needs it? We got a front story, y'all. Okay.
Exactly.
And that front story is the case of the fake phantom. There's a bit of a panic going on. We've had another phantom attack. So, some people who were screaming and running in and out of this neighborhood council say they saw a nightmare beast. People are selling holy charms in the market. Doom could be nigh. It seems like Doom already came because you do live in a city full of ghosts and ghost-like objects, including plants. Everything is a ghost now. But this could be the real Doom. You'll know, like, ultimate Doom. And standing at the scene of the latest attack, it's just pageantry. You know, it's just like done up a little much. It seems like a Scooby-Doo version of events. Like there's claw marks in the town square around the big well where everyone congregates. There's ether trails carefully laid. Who lays ether? Huh? Right? And most importantly, all of the cash that people had in their pockets is gone from the market stalls, all in a flash. This nightmare beast took all the cash. That seems a little crazy, and you're hearing these reports, collecting information. The three of you kind of give each other the eye, like, I don't think this is a nightmare beast. The town is full of terror. That terror needs to be quelled, and whatever is behind these phantom attacks needs to be discovered. So that is your mission for today. And night by night, another attack seems to occur. The latest one, it was the baker. Harry the baker.
Oh no.
And yeah, he's really upset.
all
All his rolls are
things.
gone. So
Oh, I thought
Basically,
he
his
died.
money. Yeah,
well,
me
I guess
too.
he was
Oh.
already dead.
he was
Well,
already
yeah.
dead. Everyone's
He
ghost.
re-died.
Well,
Did he re-die?
You know, people can still get hurt, be terrorized, have their cash taken, even after death. You may think that as a ghost there's less to fear. Not the case. Even more. The anxiety goes up.
Wow. It's just, this is forever now because you're immortal, basically, as a ghost.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well,
Horrifying.
Stakes are high.
you have no outs. So,
Great.
we're going to reveal the first scene in just a moment. But first, let's review our stat reference card. So, you each have your character sheet that has a +1, up to +2, down to -2 or 0 as your modifiers to these main stats of tough, calm, hasty, bright, and sly. Health, you start with 3. You don't want to get down to 0. You're going to get knocked out of the scene. No good. So you can deal harm to other things, and anything that does harm to you will make you lose 1 health unless you roll very badly. And then you could potentially lose 2 health at a time. And then on the back of that card, if you flip it, you'll see the moves. So anytime you want to make a move, then you'll choose one of these options as the type of thing you would do. So you could rumble, you could barrage, which is basically a ranged attack. You could realize, which is information-based gathering, coerce, which is more of a inter-character coercion, and survive. So you can always argue to me why you'd think this is more tough than hasty for your rumble, based on whatever plus stats you might have. Or I'll pick one of these moves and I'll tell you what I think it is. But I'm very susceptible to arguing. Okay. Russell,
I have
okay, wants to
-1.
know, do channel point rerolls count? I'm going to say yes, they do. I have channel points redemption for rerolls, so I'll try and keep my eye on that and probably won't notice. But you might be gifted rerolls by chat. Okay.
Yay.
Nice.
Thoughts, questions?
Nice.
Actually, tell me what you say to each other when you see each other in the square.
This post-meeting?
This is during meeting.
Oh, it's out. We're having a meeting outside. It's
Well,
garish.
we talked about that in the meeting, but then we're taking it outside because of the
Because
Oh,
of the-
the scene of the crime.
oh,
We're
right.
looking at the scene of the crime. In a very flowing voice, because I am made of water, a water ghost, I kind of ripple over to you two and I say, seems like not a ghost attack, don't you think? Not a nightmare beast or whatever they think it might be. It seems like someone robbed the place.
Yeah, I would fully agree with that. I have been all over the place, as you can see based on my watches, and I think we have been called to, as the 3 people that attended and are taking this seriously, to figure out what this
All right.
not.
Just then, you see a scene. You hear there's been a kerfuffle at Luna Falls. Paracebo survived the moonfall, of course, but these are the scars. Lunar ruins and impact craters dot the jungle. Rivers flood into exposed caverns. Beneath the falls, a titan's cocoon is revered by cultists. Their sigils light the water-worn tunnels. Beware the river ghosts. Oh, I didn't hit share. Hold on. We're going to share. And we're going to flip. Okay. Beware those river ghosts. So here you learn. You might learn. Here is where the footprints led from the town square all the way back to these falls. And here, your goal is to reactivate a Titan device dangling over the falls. You see it there, and hanging on it is a little baby kitten ghost. Just barely hanging in there on this Titan device.
Aww.
Yeah.
It was the ether trails that led back here.
Yeah. There were footprints in the ether.
Oh, okay, got it. Mm-hmm.
And what is our oh, there it is. Okay, it didn't appear for me for a second.
I know, me too.
I had to flip when it was not full screen. Okay, great.
Can
and
you
with
share?
that,
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
And what makes us think that we need the device? Or we don't know yet.
you just see a kitten.
It's a clue.
You just see a kitten hanging there. And as well, you find okay. I have played a twist.
Ooh.
Here we go. And leading into the falls, not on a door as pictured here, but actually on the wall underneath the fall, on the rock wall, you see innocuous graffiti, actually the Rororos cult symbol. Could there be cultists meeting here? What might they be doing? Add an extra nearby who's allied with the cultist.
My extra is allied with the cultist, if you just want to use her.
Oh my.
Hedra.
Extra's like your companion.
In this case it is, yeah.
Like
Here.
NPCs?
Yeah, they're NPCs. How about I give you a different one? Or is Amedra the cultist carrying you? Because you are just an axe.
That's who is wielding me right now.
Okay.
But also is maybe not willingly, but is revered by the cultists and is like the mouthpiece of the cult prophet Lasica.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Oh. Tell us more. Okay, wait. So this is her without her suit on? When you flip it over?
This is her.
Do you have lava hands?
Wait, maybe that's not her. Maybe that's the.
I think that's
Jesus' aura, sin of the
different.
thresholds, appeared in her after Moonfall with the task unite life as ghosts or healers tend. The Ixul's wounded that bring the wounds to Lasica, who gets stronger with each scar.
I think these are two different characters.
I think you're right.
Oh yeah, that's a difficult. She's got 2 stars. Okay.
Whoa.
So, Amedra is wielding you. And when you hear the kerfuffle about this nightmare beast in the square, Amedra just starts walking. And I think that she was not really tuned in to the community meeting. Amedra just wields you. She doesn't know why. She's just compelled to hold you in her hand all the time. And your agendas are differing. So she was the one that led you to Luna Falls. And
I'm like being carried away, and we were like mid-conversation. I'm just like, hey, I guess we're going over here.
Okay. Following behind.
exactly. All right.
Where is Imedra taking us?
She's taking you to Luna Falls.
Where
So she's taking us where we've discovered the hanging
kitten.
ghost kitten.
Does she go closer to the what is it? The sigils, the writing on the wall?
She walks up to the sigils and gently touches them. And as she does, they lighten as if they're runes pulsating with a power that you're learning for the first time she might have.
Imedra.
What is all that, Amedra?
I just needed a weapon in my hands as I come to my meeting. A meeting of the Auroros. And as you look around you, stepping from the shadows behind you, coming from the rocks in different directions, there are 3 figures wearing dark black cloaks.
You have to be kidding me.
Listen, I did not know this was going to happen, just for the record.
Listen, next time just let one of us carry you.
Well, okay.
Okay, I thought it was going to be a bigger fight.
No, I don't really carry who carries me. I don't care who carries me.
Great.
As long as I'm carried.
That makes sense to me.
Which is, how I ended up here.
Okay, honestly, though, I think we got to figure out these people that are coming at us.
I'm sure they're cultists.
Okay, that feels astute. Yeah.
I want to know if they are meaning to kill us.
Metra
Are you
raises Ursleaf above her head, pointed right at Rain Petal.
Whoa, hold on.
No.
Now that's not...
Can you duel yourself?
Can a star stop shining? No.
I don't know.
Amhedra, what is the meaning of all this? Why?
She's about to come down with you on this axe, but you could take this moment to ask her what is the meaning of this, or you can duck out of the way.
Or like not get hit by an axe.
Well, I think I also have I have like an opportunity to coerce her from not doing it.
Okay, well, actually, let's give Rain Petal the chance first, since you were the first to say what you were doing. So
I'm
go
looking
ahead
at
and
my
give me
moves.
a coerce roll, if you want to try and persuade her first.
Well, I might not want to persuade her. I might just continue looking at my
Survive would maybe be
do
the
I
other
wanna
option.
I mean, I'm a gunner. I could try to blast her with something.
Sure.
Right?
Coming in hot. I love it.
Absolutely.
Is there a limit to how many times you can use certain moves?
Do you have custom moves?
Oh no, I just mean like the super moves versus the basic moves.
You can use your basic moves anytime you would make a move. You can't go immediately again until other players have had a chance to make a move.
All right. Then I am going to I think I'm going to do my Chakram Blast, a super move. I wield and fuel a rare prototype weapon. When I deploy my Chakram, I roll tough on a 7+ discharge a piercing beam which turns anything
So sorry,
it hits.
I think that the way your second basic move and your super move work is that they're revealed for the second and third scenes. And perhaps if we have
bad.
Matthew or Meramorph Games in chat, they could let us know if that's how that works.
All right.
Yay!
So then I will do something simpler, which is I am going to I want to avoid this, so I survive.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll, and then with a survive.
So
would you like to roll for hasty or bright?
I would like to roll for hasty.
Okay. Go ahead.
Success.
Ooh.
Nice roll.
Yes, and because you succeeded on a 7 to a 9 range, I get 1 extra token to bring new things into the scene. Okay. So you jump out of the way. Which direction are you jumping in? You are kind of on the horseshoe surrounding a pool of water underneath this waterfall, because that's where she led you to see the sigils beneath the water.
Okay,
And there are enemies coming from either end of this horseshoe. She's right in front of you, and then the kitten turns to you with an eerie look in its eye. And it seems to be not dangling helplessly anymore.
Oh, interesting. And the kitten is over the water?
Yeah, hanging on this kind of like satellite-like metal wreckage.
I'm gonna jump away closer to the water, and thus closer to the kitten.
Okay. And then I believe the person that wanted to act next would be Earsleaf.
Yeah, I think like I have like an ability to try and coerce at least Imdra into like dropping me at the very least.
Sure.
So I think I'm just gonna be like, look, listen, like, we've helped each other out through some things, and I just don't know if we're really on the same page anymore. So if you could just drop me, Indra offered to pick me up, so you don't have to carry my burden anymore, because it'll be Indra's problem.
Oh, but I've become very used to holding you. This week we've been together, I've felt more powerful than ever. I felt empowered to call my old cult friends back together.
Well, I
Good.
am very
Cult
flattered
friends?
by that, but I'm not really a cult person.
Oh, that's too bad. Give me a roll for either sly or tough.
Oh yeah, my tough is pretty good. Woo! You succeed in your
Ooh.
effort, but the GM earns 1. What do we call that symbol?
That's just a token.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
1 token.
1 token. Excellent. Okay. So you do convince her to drop you. Something jolts through her arm. Oh, what was that? I said I liked our relationship.
Yeah, well, it takes 2 to tango, baby.
All right.
And I'm the new tango partner. And
That's right. We're gonna
Yes.
dance
pick her up.
the night away.
Sure. Indra, I'll
Yeah.
let you step forward and grab her. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
So the cultists are coming at us then?
They're moving closer, yes.
Trying to think if there's a way, since she seems like she's they're her old cult friends, like maybe in some kind of power, can we like tie her up? Or like, I know we don't have a lot of time, but like I'm trying to think of a move where we could like use her as a hostage.
Sure, you want to
Yeah.
hold her hostage? You're holding a giant axe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold it at her.
And yeah, I get to assist you while you're holding me, so
It takes 2 to tango,
Mm.
and we're gonna dance at her.
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah.
So you get an assist. And I think in other Power by the Apocalypse, when you get a help action, you get to add a +1. I'm not
Yeah, it
seeing
says
that.
once per scene, say what their goal is and take +1 to your rolls to assist them. Fortune, vengeance, or redemption.
Amazing. Fortune, vengeance, or redemption. What's that in reference to?
I think maybe if their goals align with that, maybe.
Okay,
I
great.
don't know.
So Indra, you are holding your friend, Earsleeve, the axe, to the neck of Medra, this cultist robot woman. And you're saying this because you want the other cultists to move back? So maybe it's a coerce of some kind?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a roll for either sly or tough.
Oh, we're gonna do sly because my tough is not good. Wink. Is that how I do this? Yes.
Oh, got it. Your partner in crime ability allows you to help Bearsleaf. It's not a given that everyone can. All right.
Success, but you earn a token.
Ooh, great. Okay.
Is
You
only token?
successfully get the cultists to stop in their tracks on either side of you. And Imedra says, wait, no, we're not the ones causing all the trouble out there. We're just trying to have a nice ritual. I don't know who's doing all that, frankly. And let's go ahead and spend more tokens. Ooh, I can spend tokens to deal harm. It feels rude.
But you wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't. No. Okay. I think that we're going to find something hanging just out of the water. As it dangles, that debris that was dangling from above on the waterfall just then crashes down below. The kitten leaps off and onto a moon petal, as you'll have to deal with that in just a moment. But the moonfall debris that has fallen says, for the alien titans, moons were homes, vehicles, and battlefields. Their civil war rained lunar wreckage on Earth. Perecibo took a direct hit, littering the land with twisted debris and technology. What is this half-functional device? All right. You can bet someone will pay to find out. So, the debris might attract nearby metal and birds belong to a farm titan general. All right. But right now, all it is the threat of a distraction as it falls from above, and the debris shoots out. But this cat has leaped into your arms, Rain Petal, and it looks up at you. It latches onto you with its claws. It doesn't seem like it's trying to hurt you, but it is stuck into you, and it is a ghost cat, of course, as everything in this city is. It's on your gunner arm.
Hello.
That's
Do you
a
understand
cat.
what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Okay, meow twice for yes. Okay. All right. Look back up at the cultists. Okay, so Imhendra, if you just wanted to do a little ritual here, why did you attack me?
Well, because we'll need a sacrifice, won't we?
Oh, I see. So yeah,
okay,
this is
okay,
still
yeah.
not a good thing.
So Amendra is still held at axe point, and the other cultists look unsure of what to do. And she says, just give us the kitten, and we'll make do with that.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Well, then I'm sorry to say, today is the day that you will die. And she twists out of under this axe and reaches.
It's my first time holding an axe, okay?
I am quite heavy.
You are. Also, it talks. It wasn't it's a lot.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
I'm again. I'm sorry I told you to dull yourself earlier.
It's fine. I've
Never
already
dull
forgotten.
your light.
Thank you.
I
She
carry you like this.
she struggles but cannot get away, and she says, "Fine,
Oh.
you may go. I have no answers for you here. If you don't want to join a cult and see what happens when we give this cat to the cult of Auroros, then there's nothing more that I can help you with."
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to join a cult if you were
No.
asking.
I mean, I've been
I'm
with
offering.
them for the past week and they haven't done anything suspicious until this moment.
See?
Until this moment.
See, we're
so.
nice. We did have
That's
a bake
not- that
sale.
is-
Remember the bake sale?
Okay, the bake sale was nice, but now I'm very concerned about where the funds you raised are going. But wasn't, doing the things we're after. So we can leave Imdra here. Or wait, what's your name?
I'm Indra.
You're Indra. You're Imedra?
Yeah.
Do you still have the card, Becca? It's gone from my pile.
Oh, can you not see it when it's in mine?
Imhendra.
It left, yeah.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Take it back.
Imedra. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just go and y'all have fun.
Okay.
Before we go, I'm gonna try to get over to pick up that piece of debris and take it with us.
Excellent. All right. So you have now acquired the moonfall debris, which it actually folds very compactly. It's a little like tinfoil, but like industrial tinfoil, and kind of origamis in a way that you can carry it very easily. And yeah, you kind of feel like it would be of value to someone. Access pronouns, she, her?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Not it. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I am an object. I understand. I'm used to the objectification at this point, so.
Axe justification.
All right.
Axe-jification.
Well.
Boy, I hope no nearby metal or birds are attracted to us.
Just then, a bird flies straight into the axe and
the bird
falls
axes
dead.
itself.
Swing me!
I'm trying to swing out of the way. I'm trying to do opposite of harm.
Oh. No, kill them.
The birds?
Yes! If you don't, they'll poo all over my statues.
All right. We have resolved our first scene because I believe you disrupted an insidious psychic ritual at Luna Falls. Are you all able to see the table here with Luna Falls card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. So, as you continue trying to find the nightmare beasts, you see a woman who stops you on your way back to town and says, Wait, you three, you look like, you could be of help. Have you heard about the nightmare beasts?
Yeah. We've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we look like we were born yesterday?
I've heard screams down that road, that long windy road with the creepy branches, the overgrown
What did the screams
pathway.
sound like?
Well, some of them are like, ah! But others are like, oh! All kinds of screams.
Okay, so like a very big wide array of screams.
Several different people screaming.
Yeah, not like
Multiple.
one person. Unless it's one person practicing different screams.
Wow.
An actor.
Mm.
Oh, no.
They must be stopped. Either way, down that path you will find Queen Xiomara's haunted estate. No one's ever gone there since pre-Moonfall, as far as I know. And do you go to this house?
We need to have a little meeting.
Yeah.
Let's have a little council meeting here.
He holds me up at head level with you two.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. I keep putting you down on the ground.
That's okay. I'm heavy.
You really are.
We can also
You could
crouch
use
down.
two hands.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You could lean me against a tree and crouch.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Actually, harder to lean you against the tree than I thought.
Why?
Kind of top
You're
heavy.
top heavy.
I see now. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I never. I'm perfectly balanced for what I am.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But this isn't your end. Anyway, I just wanted to like touch base before we go down the creepy road that no one's been down in years.
Mhm.
Well, I don't understand how something could be haunted when we're all dead.
That's the big conundrum of this whole world.
Oh, right.
Yeah, hunted how? Also, I still have this piece of metal. I'd like to figure out what
Oh,
it
yeah.
does. And I'm just going to take it out of my pocket and unorigami it.
It grows to like 2 times the size of you.
Oh, what does it do? I'm gonna like look around and inspect it and see if I can figure out what it does.
Sure.
And how to
give me
turn
a
it back
roll
on.
for realize. It can be either bright or calm.
Okay. Roll dice, bright or calm, you say? Ooh, definitely calm. Oh, critical hits.
Ooh.
Hey, you.
Nicely done. Okay, when you open it back up, you look into a display screen. It seemed like it was broken before, but now it seemed like it kind of just needs to be closed and opened again, turned off and back on. And when you do, the screen brightens up and you see intricate numbers at first moving faster and faster, and then they move so fast it turns into abstract shapes on this little screen, and then Rain Petal, it consumes you, and for a moment you see nothing but blue, and then within it you see a mother leaning down into a cradle and lifting you. You see flashes of a yard, like a hillside, and you're bouncing a ball, and you see another a small boy right in front of you bouncing it with you. You flash again, and you see the mother aging now. You see her sitting in a rocking chair and sharing tea with you, and then you see the screen in front of you again, and you're standing with your friends holding this bit of moonfall debris.
Did we see anything happen to them on the like the outside of that?
I think that it just enveloped her whole head like a helmet, and it was probably pretty scary to look at.
So on the outside, we're just screaming.
I'm like, pick me up, swing me up.
Do you swing the axe?
I think we're about to maybe, and
Yeah.
then that's when
And then
their
I'm
head
We're
comes back
debating because
up.
I'm like, but that's still her head.
Oh my god,
Rainbow,
you're
what do you
okay?
say?
Oh,
I'm okay. I just experienced a series of memories from someone's life. It was quite soothing, actually.
Oh, well, I'm glad
Okay.
we didn't
we reacted
decapitate
poorly to it.
Well, I think it was appropriate given we had zero information.
That's true. That's true. That's true. No context. It was pretty scary.
Your
Mm,
head went away.
I can imagine that would have been scary from the outside.
What? They were not your memories. They were someone else's.
No, it seemed like I was a child and I had a mother, and there was a little boy who I grew up with, and then the mother got old and I had tea with her, and that's where it ended.
Sounds like a pretty good life.
It felt nice.
Okay. Well,
I don't know what to do with that information.
Me neither, but I want to hang on to this thing.
did
Maybe
the
there's
object
some more
like
memories.
fold back down again?
It's still open,
Oh, okay.
unless you choose to close it.
And open, when you say open and it got really big, is it like a tower or a wall?
It's like a satellite with
Oh.
here, let me. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Looks like this.
Okay.
It's got two vertical pieces, a kind of orb as the base, and the central part is the control panel that you can look into.
Interesting. Yes, I definitely want to spend more time with this thing, but maybe we should continue to the haunted estate next.
Okay.
The woman who
I
spoke
would-
to you is gone. She's no
Oh!
longer.
Mystery.
Well, I fold the debris back up and will stow it away on my person. And also make sure the cat is with me.
The cat has just been clinging to your arm this whole time.
Okay. Hi, Kate.
Meow.
You
Did we name the thing?
Meow.
Do you have a name, Katie?
Meow.
Mir? Is your name Mir?
Meow.
I think its name is Mir.
Mirror.
Mm-hmm. That's what I
Like-
keep saying.
I gaze into a mirror.
Mm-hmm. Mir. Sure.
That's a really good name
Mirror. Mirror. Mir.
for a cat.
Mirror hops down and purrs and then rubs against your leg when you call them Mirror.
Oh,
Aww.
All right.
we have a new companion.
All right, Mirror, we're about to go someplace kind of scary, but just stick with us.
Mirror.
We'll keep you safe.
Mirror jumps ahead and starts running down the path and goes up to a rock and puts one little paw against the rock. And as you get closer, you see there are deep scratches, like the claw marks seen in the market area
Oh,
as part of some show on the way to this house.
interesting.
You see it up ahead. It's Victorian style. It's got a widow's walk around it and a little tower on top of the third floor. And it looks that kind of, when wood looks like it's never been treated and getting that darker look to it, maybe it was struck by lightning once.
Are there any lights on, or I don't know what time of day it is, but does it look like
It's the afternoon. It's about like 5 o'clock. And on your moon planet, the sun is not quite set yet. And you don't see any lights, except maybe one small light from the bell towers on.
Ooh, creepy. And we're not hearing any screams right now.
Just then, you hear a scream.
Oh, there's that actor.
It sounds convincing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
good scream.
I'd cast them in a film.
It
Are
does
you
sound
casting
like
a film right now?
Well, no, but I've always been interested in sort of crossing over into directing, you know, like any decent artist.
Mm-hmm.
this is the former sculptor turned axe.
Turned director.
Turned director.
There actually is on my second card, there is a picture of me in a director's chair
Really?
next to someone holding a slab. Yeah. Here, I can share with you.
Oh my god! That's amazing.
So good.
I think it's meant to be taken metaphorically, but now it's literal. Surprise.
Nice.
Can I, is there something I can roll to like kind of discern where exactly the scream is coming from?
Sure, that would be a realize roll. So you can roll for bright or calm.
Bright or calm? Let's do bright. Hey, yo.
Heyo, succeed.
All these successes. And you want to know, you're observing the surrounding area?
I'm straining my non-ears to discern where the scream might be coming from in the mansion, in the house.
You hear different screams coming from different areas of the house. It's like a cascading. You hear one in the downstairs to the left of the front door, and then sort of a call and response, another scream upstairs on the right side of the house. And while you're looking around, you also find a duffel bag in between the trees. It's a gambler's stash.
Wait, are we inside and there's a tree? Or are we still outside?
Oh, you're still outside. You're
Still
approaching
okay.
on the path.
Okay.
Tucked out of sight, you find a trove of dubious prizes. There are multiple decks of cards that seem
I think you
somewhat
just
stacked.
put it in mine.
Yeah, you found it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's mine. Dibs.
Oh, right. Hold on. You don't have hands.
I do. They just happen to be Indra's.
You can't dibs things that I pick up just because I'm carrying you.
Can you all see it when it's
That
on?
is how it works. You are my surrogate.
No, what? I am still my own person.
But we help each other. Symbiosis, you know?
Yes, but I found and picked this up, and you said dibs.
Okay, I found it. You picked it
Did
up
you say
because you
dibs?
have hands. And I did say dibs.
Just because I didn't say dibs. That's the only reason
Listen,
you're
you can have
claiming it.
dibs on the next duffel bag.
Okay, fine. You go through it.
Who saw it
No,
first?
I cannot do that.
Who saw it first?
Me.
Yeah, I did.
How do you know?
Oh.
Look how huge my eye is.
Because I picked it up.
Seeing and picking are not the same thing.
This will never be solved.
Listen, maybe you should pass me to Rain Petal.
Really? You're
if this
breaking
is-
up with me?
I don't know if this is working out.
We have been together for half a day.
I would say
I
maybe.
saved your life. Well, I
Maybe.
saved you, not kill
Well,
one
I
of our
saved-
friends.
I saved your life.
What? No, you killed a bird.
You killed that bird.
You killed that bird.
Anyway, we can share.
As you,
I have a lot of money anyway. Because I'm a famous sculptor.
Okay, fine. Good.
as you approach the house, the front door is left a crack open. And inside you see nothing but cobwebs and darkness.
Can we wait? I have like a.
Oh, and you may now flip your second basic move as we enter our second scene.
Oh, okay.
I see.
So you each have your moves available to everyone, as well as your own personal basic moves. Let's
So we
see.
should have 2 basic moves at this point.
Yeah, actually, do you want to go over what they are? Indra, do you want to start? I see you,
Yeah.
Katie.
So I have Into the Unknown, which is you made a living as an explorer and guide. Oh, here, let me share it so you guys can. You made your living as an explorer and guide. When you realize secrets about a scene or path on a 7+, also tell the GM a trap or pitfall you spotted and how it could be triggered or safely avoided. You have a compass and a map of this area. Should have used that before. It's good to know now.
I hope that duffel bag wasn't a trap.
And we're dubious prizes. Stowaways. When you charge up before teleporting, roll hasty on a 7+, choose 1. Bring something large with you. Arrive and grab something small and return stealthily.
Mm.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
There's like things that can happen if it doesn't go as well.
Yes. Typically, there is a cost when you succeed if it's less than a 10.
Okay.
Look, we're kind of playing with that. It's fine. You do have
Well, it
the
wasn't
ability.
on our first move, so, or not mine anyway.
You do have the ability to teleprompt at your liking, Indra. All right, Rain
That's
Petal, tell us
Did you
about
say
your.
teleprompt?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the word that?
Teleport.
I wish teleprompt was my ability though.
It's mine.
I'm your Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so Rain Petal's first basic move is, oh, let me share this. Oh, you shared it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Tidal Wave. When you lay down suppressive fire, roll calm on a 7+, choose a target and an effect. Force it to move away, leave it stunned and awestruck, or awestruck, or chew away its protection. And then my next basic move is Squad Leader. Apsara Battalion sent you on this mission, but they have an ulterior motive you're not happy with. Describe it or ask the GM what it is. When you devise a creative plan, explain it. You or an ally takes +1 to their next roll if they stick to the plan.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And what about the axe?
My first basic move was Partners in Crime, the card I showed y'all earlier. Your wielder needs your help completing a task of their own once per scene. Say what their goal is and take +1 to your rolls to assist Fortune, Vengeance, Redemption. I'm still not sure if those are like they have to be those in those specific categories for me to help, or those are just like examples. I'm not sure. If our friends are in chat and want to clarify.
Say what their goal. I don't know.
To assist them with Fortune, Vengeance, or Redemption. So I'm assuming like maybe I can only help with those kinds of categories.
I feel like all things can eventually fall into that category.
Sure,
if you believe.
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. Up to interpretation. Thank you, Miramor. When they complete their goal, heal 1 harm. If they no longer, heal 1 harm. If they no longer need your help, say who here they pass you to. So we did that in the first scene when I got passed to Katie and helped them with their role. And then my next basic move is Form and Function. You are forged from the melted down ruins of other weapons. When you close your eye, roll +sly on a 7+, take the form of a past weapon or object you've recently damaged. On a 9 or less, the GM might add your wielder loses hold of you. All of your forms have a glowing eye on them somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kind of like a mimic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was thinking more like the book in Hocus Pocus because I watched Hocus Pocus 2 last night.
Fair.
Terrible movie. Absolutely terrible. The Chew.
I think
There's
I've
a
seen
new
Hocus Pocus
song.
too.
That's unrelated to anything we're doing here. Just wanted you to know. Okay. As you approach the house, is anyone doing anything as you stand on the creaking wooden porch?
Well, can I actually, I guess, use my Into the Unknown
Sure.
ability?
To test the way inside the house?
Yeah, to realize secrets about a path. Feels
Good.
like a good thing to do when we're going into a house with a bunch of people screaming. Okay, can I ask this about the screams? Do the screams sound like desperate?
Are they sexy?
Yeah.
Some are desperate, some are sexy. They
Okay.
don't. They sound guttural, but they sound like they're remaining a consistent level of desperate, if that makes sense. Like, it is a
Yeah.
real scream. Okay.
I'm thinking
that's
it's like a
not-
scream when you like work out and you're like, ah!
Oh,
or
no,
like,
not a
Just
grunt.
a tennis match going on in the basement or something. Leave
Okay.
us alone, we're playing racquetball.
Racquetball's hard.
Give me a
okay.
roll for realize.
Okay, for realize. So for realize, what do I roll here?
Oh, sorry. A realize roll is either bright or calm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do calm because both of them are +0, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
That's only a 7.
That's
So,
success.
as I'm gonna say, you move ahead into the house as you see the floor ahead of you has given way. Maybe termites, maybe rot, but in the living room, in the main entryway, there's just a hole in the wood in the center of the floor. But before you have a chance to call this out, Rain Petal walking in with you, slips and falls.
There's a trap.
1 foot. You're not completely in the hole. You're hanging on the edge, Rain Petal. And Ursula, if you're just still an axe.
Grab my pole.
What do I see anything underneath? Below me?
All you see is darkness.
Okay. And the kitty. Climb up, kitty.
The cat was at your feet and is
Okay.
on the edge watching you concerned.
Okay, good.
Is it concerned or is it like a Scar kind of character?
Did it push me?
Long live the king.
Hard to tell. Cats are evil.
Try to get back up.
Yeah, I'll go down and try and help pull Rain Petal back up.
All right,
I
you're
will
able.
be emotional support. Heave ho!
You are able to pull her out and back into this
Oh
living
my god,
room.
what is that? Oh no.
Ew.
And as you're dusting yourself off, Rain Petal, you hear coming from the hallway beyond. Everything is dark. There is no light in this house, just a little bit of afternoon sun that's slowly sinking coming through the windows. You hear, "Welcome." But you can't see anyone.
Did you all hear that too?
Did we?
Yes, if I had skin, I would have goosebumps.
Kind of cold to the touch.
Thank you.
Hello?
Do you trespass in my home? You hear down the hallway.
Oh,
Only to check on what's going on because people are screaming?
That's just the evening festivities.
yeah, I knew they were sexy screams.
And you hear the sound of leather lashing from the opening in the floor below.
Oh, okay.
That could still
Becca,
go
don't
either
bring
way.
your own interests into this game. Okay?
You're the one that called it sexy screams.
You don't have to listen to me.
Look, I have to fill in everything around these cards, you know, and we're working work with what you know, they say.
So everything is okay?
Everything is quite all right.
Are we
Would you
really
like
going
to
listen
take
the
part?
Scary ghost.
We have a
hold
bit of
on.
a celebration in store. We've been collecting fans.
What? Collecting what? Vans? Like the shoes?
No, I don't know that. Just
Fans?
fans.
Fans?
Fans.
Like-
Those who are interested in our work.
This is our second cult of the day. guys.
You'd think we'd run out of cults at some point.
Is everyone doing a cult? Are we a cult? We came from a meeting.
Wow, what is a cult? How do you define a cult?
Exactly. That's what I'm honestly just
A
discovering. and
group of
concerned.
people with a shared ideology that follow through with it obsessively. I don't know.
Then
It seems like you
we're
did know.
also a cult. But really,
guessing.
it's just me here. And
Well,
my
who's
many
getting
admirers.
whipped in your basement?
Someone who didn't like what they'd seen in town and came to find out more. And then the door slams behind you.
Oh,
Oh.
great. Oh, great.
Wait, what? What exactly did they see in town?
The well, of course they saw vestiges of a nightmare beast. Don't you know?
And they came here seeking answers.
That's right.
And did you give them any?
You're hearing the answers in the next room.
So they came in and said, "Hi, hello, I'm concerned about the nightmare beast." And you said, "Yes, follow me into the basement." And then you assigned someone to spank them. I'm not sure I understand what kind of, if that is an answer, what it really communicates.
Let me make it clear to you.
Okay.
And at that moment,
Oh,
the vines that had grown through the windows and through the walls, black vines lash out and grab the two humanoids and the one axe-anoid, and you're lifted off the ground, held up like marionettes by these vines. And you see the figure who was speaking from the hallway step forward, and you see a terrible creature with long horns, bright blue eyes, a furry stole, and long spindly fingers with blue flame and kind of dancing around them. And you know, of course, of the Magachivo. Yes. In these phantoms inspire much folklore. I believe some may call me a nightmare beast. And then breathes a wretched fog into your faces. Those of you with noses wish you didn't have them.
Let me describe it for you.
disperses.
It's bad.
Yeah. It's a stinker.
He has not brushed his teeth in maybe forever.
And each of you, once it pulls you up, you're going to take 1 harm.
Ow.
You'll be squeezing too hard.
It's fine.
Is there a way on the
I think it should be dealt.
Yeah, how do we track our harm?
Oh,
Like,
when
keep
you
track
click
of it?
view on the very bottom, it says you have 3 total.
Oh my, I'm almost dead.
Really?
I'm
the very
on death's door.
What would you all like to do?
So is the axe still in my hand? Just with
No, it's been pulled out of your hands and held separately by different vines.
okay.
And same question about my weapons. Like,
How are your weapons? Let's see. In going by the picture here, looks like you've got 3
have a lot of them.
guns, many bullet straps. I think the ones in your hands clattered to the floor, but any that were strapped to your person are still on you.
But I am restrained, basically, right? I can't like
Mhm.
grab them. Okay.
Mhm.
Then,
Are we within touching distance of each other?
Yes. If you swing in your vines, you could slam into each other.
Okay. This is wild, but can I swing over and grab oh my gosh.
rain
Ear
pedal.
sleeve and teleport, I think.
Sure.
Stowaways, my move for this scene.
Yeah.
But I have to
You're gonna do
charge up before
stowaways.
teleporting, so I have to roll a hasty. Roll plus hasty is what it says.
Yeah, roll with hasty.
Roll. Oops. I rolled most recently. I can roll again anyway. Is that
Oh,
okay?
Yes.
Yes. Let me do it. Where's hasty? Okay. Oh, success. Oh no, but you get
Ooh.
another token. You've gotten so many tokens.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see the complication, because you passed but not a super success. When you swing over, you grab Airsleaf and you teleport. You teleport to right in front of the being, Magachivo, and he reaches for you. You're standing maybe a foot in front of him. What does Rain Petal do?
Oh, hmm. Rain pedal's gonna try to wait. Where's the kitten?
Did the kitten get grabbed by the vines?
Mirror Kitten is lurking in the shadows, just hanging against the wall.
Okay. If the Magachivo is a little bit distracted by my companions, Rain Petal's going to. I think I'll leave the kitten out of it for now. Rain Petal's going to try to like stealthily get an arm out of Vine so that she can grab her gun that's strapped to her.
Okay. I think that you are able. Yeah. Give me a roll for survive.
Okay.
Right.
And
yeah.
which?
Yeah. Or maybe actually, I think it's a rumble. You're fighting with the vines, so either
Okay.
tough or hasty.
Tough or hasty? I will do hasty. Success.
Ooh.
Okay. But on a 9, something bad happens.
So you get a token.
Yeah, you wriggle your
Or
arm
some
out, but the vines are. You get that arm out, but they're wrapping more tightly around your legs and your other arm, in response.
Okay.
But your arm is free.
Okay, great. Then it's gonna go to the gun for next time it's my turn.
Okay, you grab it and it's in your hand. Now, Airsleaf, what would you like to do?
Have we been teleported?
You have. You're standing directly in front of the Magachivo.
Okay, I'm gonna transform into a ghost sucking machine.
Go on.
I'm gonna use form and function, one of my past weapons lives was a ghost sucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna close my big glowing eye, and I'm gonna roll plus sly. Oof. Yes. Okay, I
So
succeed.
many successes.
So I take the form of a past weapon or object or object you've recently damaged, but it's a past weapon. And yeah,
What would you like to change into?
I want to be a ghost sucker.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
a ghost axe turns into a ghost sucker. Okay.
That's right.
Like a vacuum?
Yeah, like Luigi's Mansion.
Well, you are a ghost sucker, but I'm gonna say that was your move, was to
Sure.
change.
Okay.
So now you are being held by Indra. But let's see. What was the bad thing that happens? Maybe you can help me out. What is the side effect, the negative consequence of rolling just a 7?
The example it gives us like your wielder loses hold of you, but maybe like to add a bit more like narrative to it, maybe it just surprises Indra. Like Indra didn't know I could change. And it's just, I don't know, but Katie, if like maybe Indra's confused or frightened.
What'd you do with my friend?
Is now
Who
furious.
are you?
Now you think this new ghost sucker is your new enemy.
Listen, I don't just carry any object around, okay? This is reserved for special people.
It's me,
Things.
Indra. It's
What?
me. It's me, the famous sculptor.
She's slapping me in the face.
Becca,
My little boat.
This monster right in front of you was about to slap you and then saw your own companion doing it for him. So is slightly confused, but
Good.
he's going to take a step forward and jump into the pit in front of you. Come this way. And the vines direct anyone it can to go in the pit as well. So that means it's going to bring Rain Petal, still wrapped in vines, down into this hole. And Airsleaf and Indra, give me a roll to see if you are swept down by new vines coming out and just pushing you from behind.
What?
Just a straight roll.
Yeah, give me a straight roll. Or actually, let's see. Give me hasty or bright.
Survive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Hasty.
Oops. You rolled most recently. Roll again, anyways. Yes. I stay
Success.
rolling.
Okay. No consequence because that was just a check. You are not pushed down the hole. Neither are you, but I think Rain Petal, because you were still trapped, that you were. But I'll allow you to act next if you like, as you're sliding down in this hole, trapped in the vines. He's trying to bring you down to where the lashing
The
was
fun
heard.
zone.
Yeah, Rain Petal's definitely gonna shoot
Okay.
at this Magachivo character.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll for.
Okay.
It'll be your rumble. Oh, sorry, it's barrage when you shoot. So either calm or sly.
I would like to use Tidal Wave.
Sure.
So when I lay down suppressive fire, roll calm on a 7+, choose a target and its effect. So is that still no, calm. I roll calm, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So calm. Critical hit.
Oh my god. Is that
yeah.
your second one, Aliza?
It is.
Describe to me the perfect success of everything you want to happen in this moment.
So I want to, I just like shoot down into this pit towards Magachivo. Magachivo, I would like the effect to be that they are stunned. What does it say? It says, leave it stunned and awestruck. So I want that to happen. I deal +1 harm, or an additional harm. And I also would like the vines to drop me on the floor up above. So I didn't fully get pulled down into it. The vines dropped me and then I like plop down onto the ground.
Yeah, you fall on the ground. You were brought closer to the hole. Magachivo had jumped and you shot him mid-air, and you see this sort of freeze. It's like gravity ceases to exist for a moment as Magachivo, the blue flames turn white for just a moment, and then he drops and crumples, and you hear nothing coming from the floor below.
Maybe let's get out of here.
The cat is scratching at the front door.
Ring pedal, that was quite impressive.
Maybe all the people that are screaming.
Do we hear any more screaming?
Oh yeah, the screams
We
have
do.
intensified.
Okay,
They've
then,
intensified.
I guess we should try to rescue those people then. I pick up all my guns and whatever else I dropped. And
I think if I ever get a humanoid form back, perhaps you could model for me and I could sculpt you in some sort of position of action.
sure, that would be great.
Get it? Action.
I see.
No.
That would be a good name for your studio. Action.
Yes, well,
Sculpting and directing studio.
I can't rebrand now. The name recognition is too high.
Of
Lights,
course.
camera, action.
Action.
Who said that?
The cat.
Just a thought in your head.
Wait, so are the screams coming from down the hallway?
Yeah, from behind where Magachivo emerged from the darkness down the hallway.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm ready.
I put the axe in front of me and walk towards the street.
I have my gun out now.
The hallway is long and winding, and there don't seem to be many doors until you come to one at the end. And when you fling it open, you see two directors' chairs set up facing one another.
My time is now.
A man and a woman are sitting in them, and they have papers in their hands, alternatingly screaming at each other.
It was actors.
It's actually actors.
I just want to say, I know your job is hard, and it's probably you take the work you can get, but this was mean.
What? Excuse me? Are you criticizing my work?
No, it was very good. That's why we're all in this dangerous house.
All right. Well, thank you.
Have you been rehearsing anything else? Perhaps scratching at walls, leaving trails of, what was it? Plasma?
Dubious gifts?
Ether?
They look at each other and they say, "No, that wasn't us."
When I say the word phantom beast, what does that bring to mind? This is an acting expo.
Okay.
Okay, I guess my only question is, are you safe? Are you guys good?
We are. We're making Sagno Media rates.
Oh. Okay,
Then-
so it's not great, but you're
Yeah.
doing okay.
Yeah. Haven't gotten the healthcare yet.
Yeah, it's on that rate. It's gonna be a
gonna
minute.
take
They
a
just upped
while.
it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah. It's good when you get it.
Are you the only one screaming in this house?
It seems that they are the only ones screaming. As
So
they...
who was being spanked?
Magachivo's got a lot of businesses in this house. Don't go in the basement.
Don't.
Anyway, with that, we cut to our final scene.
like Rain Pedal's good on this one.
Yeah, we're out.
I was like, I'm about to convince everyone to go see what's in the basement.
Nope. Rain Pedal's out.
As
Out
you
the door.
wander along the way you came and the sun is beginning to set, you continue walking along the main path back towards town and see Hacienda Picanto. Oh, I'll share. Katie, will you read this one?
Yes, if I can get it big enough on my screen. I got it. Oh wait, no, I don't.
I can do
Can
it.
you share it with me again? Oh, you want to read it, Vanna? Sorry, it
Yeah,
goes
so-
away from me when I click my screen.
Oh no. Vanna?
Irrigated by ATMA rich waters, Carmen's ranch runs year-round. Jungle fields lie in neat, lamplit rows. Guests and laborers can find rooms in the villa. An outdoor bar hosts nightly revels. Card-playing sentries guard silos where precious crop ferment.
Mm. Mm-hmm. All right.
So,
Well, let's
we
see
can
if you,
either those things?
I think you guys in the Kadzul house, you broke the curse, trapping the area's guardian. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what you did with freeing those actors to know that the rates aren't good.
Right.
The real curse was trying to earn SAG.
Health insurance on SAG New Media rates. Oof, they've been lied to.
But I apologize to anyone in the chat who's never lived in Los Angeles.
So, as you're weary from your travels this day, and you're still looking for an answer to who is tormenting this town, as you see people looking afraid as you walk into the villa at the Hacienda Picanto. They've heard of what's been going on in the city, and they too want to find an answer to it all. When you walk in, you're taken to a table and given glasses of ATMA infused water. It's delicious.
Basically, electrolytes.
Yeah, and a bowl of peanuts.
Atma canonically tastes like Gatorade.
Yeah,
The blue kind.
the blue kind. Yeah, and there's other people sitting in the villa, and you see a group of older, mostly men, playing a very serious, quiet card game with cigars hanging out of their mouths that kind of has a suspicious sideways glance in their eyes.
I feel like we should talk to them.
Carmen and I are good friends. We go way back. Right?
Carmen? Yeah.
The owner?
Carmen and her ranch, of course. You see a woman with voluminous red skirts coming out of the back. She says,
Her last name is San Diego.
Air slave, is that you?
Carmen, darling, please hold me up so we can kiss.
Of course, she already has you in her hands and is
she is,
tangoing you
yeah.
around the dance floor.
It has been so long. How is the sculpture I made of you of the famous singer
Me.
Fabio you?
Me and Fabio, our sculpture, well, it's right here. She spins you around. And you see it's placed in the middle of a fountain. You also see a table of cherished gifts, filling a table with different pictures and bottles of wine, offerings all around. Did you come for the feast?
It depends. What is it in regards to?
Well, it is the festival, but unfortunately, it is somewhat tainted by the sad goings-on, the burglaries and, the deaths. I mean, mostly ghosts, so it's really hard to die again,
Right.
but
It's
there's always the
annoying.
fear.
Yes, it's a bit tiresome.
Anyway.
But these are my friends.
Oh!
These are my friends. Please,
She spins you back to the
three
table.
of you must know each other. You must.
I'm so sorry to have stolen your dance partner, as she returns Airsleaf to Indra.
Oh, we're not together.
No.
No, I'm glad to hear it. Still single after all these years.
Well, I don't get axed out a lot. I'm not a pun person. This is hurting me in my insides.
I think you don't have a choice.
Who are those men over there? Derogatory.
Oh, yes. They come here every week for their poker game. They seem in high spirits tonight, in a way where, well, no one else is. With the goings on, you understand.
Oh, interesting. When did they arrive here tonight? Around what time, do you know?
I would say maybe 3 hours ago. It's a very long poker game.
Cards.
It's only been
Hours.
one game this whole time.
One of them is really indecisive.
Feel that.
No one
I
ever
feel that.
bets too much. It's just very small hands every time.
It's honestly really responsible how they're playing.
Seems
Well,
as though
maybe
they just
maybe
want
we
an
need
alibi.
to. Excuse me.
Mm.
Well, I've seen a lot here at the hacienda.
Mm-hmm.
I've always appreciated your loose lips, Carmen.
Mamacita, gracias.
I feel like I shouldn't be holding you anymore.
No, hold me tighter.
Getting awkward.
Your rain petal and I should go look at the cherished gifts while you two.
Oh, I definitely. I would like to kind of stealthily, smoothly walk over to
Rain
the
petal?
men
Oh.
near their table and look at their feet. I want to look at their shoes and their feet.
Okay, give me a roll for either
Inspection.
bright or calm.
What if their toes are out?
We'll
Right.
find
All
out
wearing
based on this roll.
sandals.
That's what those claw marks were.
I just got another critical hit.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, Aliza!
On a
You're
critical
good.
hit, they're all wearing closed-toed shoes. Lucky enough for you.
God.
Good.
They're wearing
Ugh.
boots that seem
Uh-huh.
to be smeared with a green plasma. An ether, if you will. On just a few of them. You just see some little greenish footprints under the table. And with that
What is
crit,
it, Rain Petal?
you know.
Rain Petal is trying to tell us something, Indra.
I ripple back over to my friends and discreetly will say, it was them. They were there. There's ether plasma on their boots, some of their boots.
Oh.
We have suspects.
All right.
How do we want to handle this?
Can
Do
we
we just-
quietly evacuate the rest of the party?
I mean, let's suck them up. I'm ready to go.
Wait, where they're like in the middle of the room?
They're in one corner. There's a dance floor in the middle of the room.
Yeah, how many other people are here?
I would say there's maybe like 6 other tables.
Oh, there's kind of a lot of people here.
Are there any rooms that we can see, or is it just that? Like
There's
one
a
big room?
kitchen with the swinging door where servers are coming in and out, where Carmen emerged from. And then there seems to be stairs up to a second floor of the villa.
Always ask Carmen to perform as a distraction.
I think we need to take them in for questioning.
Oh,
I
we're just
agree.
not going to make wild assumptions. I thought we.
No, yeah,
we
I
were.
don't know. Do we just take them, arrest them, shoot them? What is the form of justice in this world?
I think
I
that
was-
the
I was gonna suck
government,
'em.
since the fall of, the moonfall that crushed the entire city, it's like the government is still trying to continue, but it's kind of like a shadow government because they're all ghosts. No one's really taking it as seriously. Anybody can kind of float in or out of holding cells unless you have special ghost technology. So, well, I guess technically the buildings are also ghost buildings, as is this one you're in right now.
Oh, wow.
It's just kind of a little bit of a Wild West where a new moon order is being established. So, yes, there
Called
is.
vigilante justice, Rain Petal.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea. Let's just saddle up to that table, get dealt into this singular hand. They probably haven't even started yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
ask them discreetly while playing cards.
oh, bring it up and maybe catch them bragging.
Yeah, maybe act like we're into it.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe we're really hot for crime.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think so. Let's
wobble me sexily.
As you wobble sexily over to the poker table to meet, you're all together. You catch the attention of one very militaristic looking gentleman wearing tipped beret and a knife on across his chest, just like so, sort of a cape over one shoulder. Of course, he's known around town to be Captain Mondragon, the Royal Protector.
Is he in the poker game?
You?
Oh, is he in the poker game, or is he just like...
He's in the poker game.
We would like to join. We're big poker heads.
I can't believe you said poker heads.
I've never played cards in my life. Don't blow my cover now.
A poker head with sleeves like that? I don't know. Are you sure you're up to it? We play a calm and easy game here. Roll for coerce, either sly or tough.
Okay. Oh no! Fails.
That was our
failure of
first
the game.
fail of the game.
Wow.
Oh, we get to reveal our last
Oh yes,
move,
please
right? Okay.
reveal your
Our
last
super
move.
move.
Yeah, before we see Katie, I want you to tell me what happens when you fail. But first, let's go around the horn and find out your final move.
Well, I can also help Katie since she's holding me. So.
Oh.
Just putting it out there.
With your partners in crime, I think even she got a 5. So if you add 1, it's still just a 6.
Well, it says once per scene, say what their goal is and take +1 to your rolls to assist them. So do I do a separate roll?
I think even if you did, the most you could add is 1 though. So
I guess I don't know how the assist action works in this game.
Great question. As I look that up, do you want to give us the rundown on your new ability?
Sure. I can start since I have mine pulled up. I have Shatter Step. When you repeatedly teleport in place, energy gathers around you. When you release it, teleport and roll plus calm on a 7+. I could choose 1 or more. My range is not limited. I depart or arrive in a devastating shockwave.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Fun.
that's pretty fancy.
Cool.
Or
Okay.
my range is not limited.
Aliza?
Yes. So Rain Petal has now Chakram Blast. You wield and fuel a rare, this is the one I read before. You wield and fuel a rare prototype weapon. When you deploy your Chakram, roll tough. On a 7+, discharge a piercing beam which turns anything it hits into ghost matter for 1 minute. So I can ghostify things for 1 minute.
Ooh. Okay. That seems rude in a world where everything is already ghostified.
Yeah.
It's super ghost. Maybe that's how you kill a ghost. is you turn it into ghost now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they cancel each other's out.
It almost feels like liquefying, right? Like that's the...
Speaking of
This is the
ghostifying, I think you're still a ghost sucker, aren't you, Earsleep?
That's why I'm saying I'm trying to suck these men.
I love it. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Also,
Carmen recognized you
Mara-
anyway. It's the eye.
Marimore said, no official assist, up to GM to decide if things warrant additional plus to rolls. Partner's crime is for rolls to help them pursue things. Oh, pursue things.
Aha. Okay.
And then my super move is when you and your wielder count on each other, roll plus tough. On a 7+, earth and fire swirl around them to form an ornate armor. The armor greatly increases their speed and strength. When they would suffer harm, the armor breaks instead.
Oh, amazing. Okay. So you've asked to join this poker game, but you did fail. So let's see the way in which Airsleep might help this situation. And you can give me a roll to do whatever it is you'd like to do.
Who are you talking to?
Havana, did you want to try and aid Katie's roll that failed of convincing them to let you sit down?
That didn't work.
It didn't. But I don't know. Let's see what you can do because you wanted to help.
What do you want me to roll?
It depends what you want to do to help.
Oh, I see. Narratively. Well, as a member of high society, I probably know poker very well. So maybe I throw out some buzzwords.
Oh, yeah. The 4-card Monty up the 2-card draw. Yeah, give it a spin. That's definitely a sly, I think.
Oh, and I get a +1, so I think that is a 7.
Ooh.
On sly?
Success.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, it lets me, if you get a 6, I can get an extra 1 if I let you succeed. Oh,
But I did succeed. I have a +1.
Huh. What, it didn't count it?
No, not automatically, because it says on a separate card.
Interesting. Okay, great. In that case, what's his name? Captain Mondragon looks at, is first very credulous at Indra, looks to Rain Petal, and then sees this shiny talking ghost sucker
Thank you.
that knows a thing or two about poker and says, "One hand," and nods to 2 people to get up.
That's all I need.
3 people. You each get your own chair.
I spend a significant amount of time trying to balance an axe in a chair.
Just keep a hand on me. You don't need 2 hands to play poker.
Okay, playing one-handed is difficult. I just want you to know.
Well, not for poker experts like yourself.
Right.
You
Poker
deal. And then he puts the deck of cards in front of Airsleaf.
I don't have hands! I suck all the cards up and I spit them out perfectly.
Yeah, it works with no roll. Yeah, you deal a 5-card hand to everyone, and they all look menacingly over their cards. Captain Mondragon puts in his bid, and play passes around.
So, what else have you guys been up to today?
It's been a busy day. We've seen a thing or two.
Yeah, same. What have you seen?
Well, we heard there's a new captain in town. That's what I heard. I heard in times like these, whoever has the most stuff, they're in charge. You know what I mean? I call.
I also call.
And I will call as well.
Indra puts in all of her cards.
Pick those back up.
Wait, you put them into the middle? I think that's folding.
But she looks confident and cocky when she does it. You know what I hate?
What?
When you step in something. Today I stepped in some mud, tracked it all over. Anybody else stepped in anything today?
I don't have feet.
They look
I'm not
down and
asking
look at their
you.
shoes.
You said
And then the 3 people sitting at the table and the 3 that got up shove up from the table and turn their weapons on you.
Oh, great. I had a good hand. I stand up, also pull my weapon on them.
I really want Aliza to roll to win poker and get a critical.
I love that Rain Petal's actually like a shark at poker and was like really excited for this little vacation.
As the cards fall to the table, as everyone gets up in this flurry, I'm going to need a roll to see how your hand went.
Perfect.
From
just
all
a
of us? Straight
Or
roll.
just from
I put all my
Yeah,
cards
everyone.
down, so mine went bad.
Everyone?
Which one do we roll?
I think just a straight roll, nothing on it.
I got a failure.
Aliza.
Yeah.
You never fail.
Oh.
I never fail except
I take
in
up
cards.
I take up your
Oh
your
yeah,
torch,
a
Aliza.
crit from Vanna. Okay.
I just my hand was bad. I had 4 of a kind. What do we do with that?
Alas, none of this matters. That
This is pointless.
if you go for that pot in the middle, your hands will get shot off if you had any. As a firefight breaks out, everyone duck for cover or you will take 1 harm. So give me
Ducking. Yeah.
a survive roll of either hasty or bright.
Hasty or bright.
Well, it really just depends if someone grabs me or not.
Oh my God. Wait, I do have a reroll.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Thank you, chat, for the reroll.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Because
You
I
redeem it.
finally need it. Hasty.
Let's see.
Critical.
Hey, yo, we're
Yeah, that was from Russell.
back in
Okay,
action.
given the crit hit. All right.
Ooh, Katie, critical hit too.
Ooh.
Did someone grab me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have. Yes.
Oh,
With
Rain
the crit,
Petals
either of you
snatched me
can.
up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Rain Petals gotcha, and
I
a
got
gun
What
in
if
the
you
other
both
hand.
go to grab me and then I can use my super move to give
Yes.
you both armor?
Yes.
Awesome. Yes.
That's what we did.
Mhm.
We both said yes right away, so I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Can we do
so that's the kill and grip, huh?
Excuse me? Oh, yeah.
When you count on each other.
Yeah. I
All
think
right.
it's kiln grip, like a kiln
Kiln.
Oh, I
Like,
thought it was
with
killing.
ceramics. No,
Killing grip.
like ceramics, because I'm a famous sculptor.
Oh, that makes sense.
I love it.
When you and your wielder count on each other, roll plus tough on a 7+. Earth and fire swirl around them to form ornate armor. I'm gonna roll my tough, which is pretty tough.
Yes.
Oh, a
Critical.
crit. Okay. Yeah, your toughness is up. Nobody takes any fire damage from this barrage of ghost ammunition from 6 different sources. Describe to me, let's start with Rain Petal, how you maneuver away from the table and get yourself into position to hit back.
Okay. Yeah. So Rain Petal again is like a water ghost. So you're gonna see her kind of like lose form a little bit. Like she still has all her stuff on her and connected to her, but she's gonna like ripple over to a place like behind a column or something, if we can say that. If
There's definitely a
one.
column on the
Okay,
edge of the
so
dance floor.
Okay, great. She ripples over there and then reforms and has her gun in hand, ready to shoot back.
Awesome. And what about Indra?
Yeah, so after we've held on to the ghost sucker, I'll maintain that hold just because
I have a name.
I was just clarifying what form you were in right now.
Mhm.
You don't like to tell me when you change.
Well, you notice, don't you?
I do. I didn't the first time. Anyway, Indra's going to instinctually put the axe in front of her face as protection and kind of duck. There's probably tables behind this table, yeah?
Tables behind the table? Yeah,
You said there's multiple tables, so
definitely.
I think kind of retreat away from the table, like spinning if there's like a post or a chair or something that she can kind of go behind.
Excellent. And is your goal to fire at these ghostly beings who
My
you've
goal is to
outed
get-
as definitely guilty of
Yeah.
being the nightmare beasts?
Definitely.
Nightmare beasts.
My goal is to get out of the way of their fire and then position myself
Suck
to
'em.
Yeah, to suck them.
All right. And then I think the one who would do the suck in here is Airsleaf. So can you give me a roll and tell me how you suck them?
Well,
I had $1 for every.
and just gotta slap my button first. So
Slap your butt.
my my button.
Oh.
All right, sucking power is engaged, and now you have to point me at the ghost men.
So out from behind the chair that we were
Yeah. Okay, and then I'll roll.
wielding you like a fire hose.
I'll roll rumble, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Or would it be barrage?
Oh, this is a barrage. Yeah, so that's either
But
a calm or sly.
I don't know. I think I'm sucking's a rumble.
Okay, I'll take it.
Are you
'Cause
ready
when
to
you
rumble?
suck
When you
in
breathe
the
in really
rumble.
hard, like you have to use your strength.
Mhm.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
It's almost like a grapple, like a
Yeah.
just bringing them
Exactly.
in.
Thank
Mhm.
you. Critical hit.
Whoa, that's like the highest roll we've had, right?
Yeah,
If you're
that's
attacking,
a
deal
14.
really
plus
good.
1 harm. Also, they've been sucked.
Okay, were you
So you
aiming
yell
for the
at them?
captain or for
You've
some...
been sucked. That's what you yell at them.
As
Okay,
you yell...
yeah. As your hype person, I duck my head out from behind you.
As you yell, you've been sucked, Captain Mondragon takes 2 hits. His gun flies out of his hand, and he falls to the ground. I'm a ghost! But there's like a hole in his middle, and you see this ghostly goo sucked into your cannon. Into your hole is his torso, but he still exists a little bit.
Mhm.
Critical hit, and all I got was his belly button.
Sorry. Sorry. His fingers and toes start to melt and fly towards you as well.
Oh, so he's like actively being sucked into the ghost sucker.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Rain petal.
Finish him, rain petal.
Yeah, I'd like to help that by ghostifying him more so that the ghost matter just
Double ghostification.
yes.
Who knew this would be the
Ghostify him.
perfect combo? Wow.
Yes. This is the chakram blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I fire my special weapon at him, and I roll a tough.
Uh-huh.
And here's how that goes. I got a success.
Let's
Ooh.
go.
You earn a token, Becca, but let's see, did that work? 7? Yes, 7 and higher. It works. It
You
does the
discharge
thing.
a piercing beam that goes right into his neck. And then he starts dissipating from various places, from the sucker, from the chakram blast, and he's turning into more of a blue mist that's floating like an open vent, sucking in the air towards what's your name? Airsleaf's
I
ghost
have
sucker.
a name.
Ghost suckerness, and you've taken out Captain Mondragon. He is no more. His friends, represented by this Titan laborer's card, look frightened, but on that low success, they reach towards Airsleaf and slap the turn off sucker button.
I've been unspanked.
And then Indra, what would you like to do?
Can I re-slap it?
You also have super moves, yeah?
Yeah. I am gonna. How close are they? How many are there? There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them. Yeah,
Are they close to each other?
There were 2 more sitting at the table, but those 2 have run off when they saw what happened to Mondragon. The 3 that had originally given up their poker seats, they're kind of spread out.
Well, can I?
There's one behind another pole post in the other side of the dance floor. There's one hiding under the poker table, and there's one hiding under a table a little further away.
I want to do shatter step close to one or actually, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna teleport to the one under the table and arrive in a devastating shockwave if I succeed.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So I roll plus con. See how it goes. Yes.
Crit
Critical
success.
hit.
That means you deal 2 damage, and this guy only had 2. So he is dead.
Okay.
Describe how you shatter step right into him.
So my friend gets unspanked. I'm pissed. And so I see him trying to like escape, though he's clearly got the goo on his shoe, and I know he's guilty, so I feel no remorse. And I teleport with great aggression under the table. And when I arrive, basically what happens is there's so much force that's gathered around me, it blows the table apart, throwing wood chips everywhere and decimating him.
Yeah, he bursts into
think.
a million ghostly pieces, and the other 2 drop their weapons and say, "We didn't mean to. Boss said, with the power vacuum made by the moonfall, it'd be the perfect time to trick people out of their stuff."
Now I feel bad for decimating your friend.
His family is gonna be so sad.
Oh
when I
gosh,
tell them
no.
this. You have successfully unmasked the culprit behind the ongoing attacks. You have saved the town. Carmen brings the 3 of you into a dance all together, holding hands, raising them, backing out, and, doing dancey stuff as you exult. The other guests, who are very frightened by the gunfire, seem excited now as well. What more
Yeah, they are.
do you do in this day, now that you have become the saviors of Ixul Delta and the attacks?
I'm going to enjoy this celebration, but then afterwards, I'm gonna go outside, find a quiet spot, me and Mirror, and open that device back up again.
Ooh. When you open the device, you see the same scenes you saw before, sort of enveloping you in that same way. But you also see more. You see the moonfall falling on this house. You see the brother coming looking for you. He had been away. He looks not ghostly at all. You see him kneel and tears fall, all soundlessly. And then you see a cat come and sidle up to the leg of your brother. And then you flash back out.
Was the cat Mirror? Oh my God. I lift up Mirror and I say, "Bring me to my brother."
She licks your face. And then she goes looking for a snack.
Okay.
Not helpful. Thank you, Mirror.
But maybe later. She will. Who's to say?
I am on her schedule now. I will patiently wait for her to help me find my long lost relatives. It's all
That's
good.
right.
You wander the world following an aimless cat for many years to come. Airsleep, what's up with you?
Well, it really depends. If anyone's gonna take me with them, or if I'm left behind, perhaps Carmen will.
Carmen will do whatever you ask.
I'll turn back into my axe form because it is most regal, and traditional of me. But yeah, Indra, would you be, and Rainpetal, would you be leaving me there, or?
I'll take you with me. Just to tell you what I'm doing, I have to go find this kid's family because I messed up.
Now, above game, I don't know how post-ghost culture works, but like we killed that guy, but he's going to be back, right? Because he's a ghost, or is he somehow more dead than he was previously, or?
I feel like if you live in a ghost world and you're sucked into a ghost vacuum,
No,
you go
not
to
him. The guy that
shattered.
exploded.
Yeah, I think you go to a secondary ghost level that is not perceivable by first level ghosts.
Oh, that
Like
is
he's
sad.
fine, but he's not here anymore, and I need to explain it to his family.
Oh, okay. Yes, if we kill the rest of his family, then they can all be together.
I guess I could devastatingly shockwave them, but I do want to give him the option.
Well, I will help as you have my bag of money.
You did retrieve a bag of money from under the poker table, and by obviously Airsleaf is the one who won, having the best hand after it was all sorted out afterwards. So you do have those poker winnings, and when you tried to return them back to the township, they said, "You solved this problem. You deserve to keep it."
I would never. That must have been Indra trying to.
Can't call dibs on something you stole.
I didn't steal it. It's called finders keepers.
I picked it up with my hands.
Fine.
And with
See
that,
if I help you kill that family.
with that, we have solved the case of the Phantom, and that was our first playthrough of ATMA.
That was so fun.
If anyone's interested in
That was
picking up,
fun.
there is an Act 1 and an Act 2 now available. Act 2 just dropped. This is whole new play settings, whole new cards, whole new characters. And yeah, you can pick it up now on the Meramorph website, or if you want to drop a link in chat right now. Oh, here we go. atma.com/Meromorph for more information. And Nightcat just dropped that Kickstarter link for season 2. You can go ahead and late pledge if you're interested. Still get in on that Kickstarter now. And that's it. Thanks so much to my lovely friends for coming and playing with me today.
Thank you.
Just
This
if you
was
want to give everybody one more shout out of your handle, where to find you, where to follow you, so that they can follow the things you're doing. Let's start with Katie Michaels.
Hi, I'm Katie Michaels. I'm the Katie Michaels without an A, Michaels without an A, on all the places. That's where you can find me.
Don't you forget it.
Forget it.
And Vanna.
Oh, I'm Vanna. You can find me stream full-time on Twitch, twitch.tv/Vanna. That's VANA. And you can catch me on November 5th playing in a Saving Throw Show charity stream of Rippers, which is a Savage World setting. And then, most importantly, mark your calendars for November 12th, 3 p.m. Eastern, when my show Higher Education is going to be premiering, and it is going to be something really special. So hope y'all check it out.
Heck yeah, I love Strixhaven. Is that going to be weekly?
It is going to be weekly.
Love it. And Aliza.
Hey, yes. Yeah, you can find me at Aliza Pearl on Twitter and Instagram, and on TikTok, the real Aliza Pearl. And one thing I didn't mention before is I'm going to be on a panel at an event called Star Trek Fleet Week, which is hosted by Star Trek Online over on Cryptic Studios, is their Twitch channel, Cryptic Studios. We are celebrating all things Star Trek ships because Modiphius has a new ship book coming out. We're doing a Streampunks panel, and we're going to be talking about our past Star Trek Adventures campaigns, because we have 3 under our belt now, which is wild to think. Like, we've done 3 full Star Trek Adventures campaigns, and we're about to start another one. And so we're going to announce that at the panel and details on that. So tune into that. That's October 15th, a Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Amazing.
Next week. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Time flies.
Yeah,
Time flies,
Cryptic
y'all.
Studios is the Twitch channel. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Thank you,
Heck
Nightbot.
yeah.
Oh, Nightcat Nautabot has got you. Always on it.
you.
#1 star mod of all time. All right. Thanks so
Amazing.
much to Meramorph Games for creating this wonderful card role-playing game. I'm Becca Scott, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.